Hello, people. How's everybody doing out there? I'll give you all a minute to gather around here. You got to give them a minute, man. Takes them all a minute to do pretty much anything. Yeah, be funny as hell, man. How are y'all coping with my success, bro? I just won't let you forget, will I? Hmm? Yeah, like I said, I put out these little videos. I do better numbers than anyone on YouTube has ever done. Remember, I came from nothing. I built all this from scratch. You know what I mean? What no YouTuber ever did. Kind of seems like any avenue or platform we get in, I always do the impossible. Have y'all noticed that yet? I'm the only one who makes it every single time. I'm the only one who makes it through everything. That nothing stops me, right? What the hell is he doing? He needs to put his shirt back on. Yeah. So, I mean, it is what it is, man. Like I said, I don't even understand your current paradigm because it makes no sense. It has no relevance. It just ain't real all around. It's all silliness. You know what I mean? It's like that Wes Watson thing, man. I'm gonna milk that for all it's worth. Watch easily, because all I got to do is mention dude's name in any of my videos, and I know it's gonna just possibly help it a little bit more. But the truth is, it doesn't, because that's not the way the algorithm works. And the truth is that he don't really get many views. See what I'm saying? You can test an algorithm. An algorithm is not the numbers they're showing you. The numbers they're showing you are all lies and made up, and it's all rigged. That's what I've been saying since day one. And you people want to act like you can't hear me. Wes Watson is weak. He's a weak individual. He's got a weak mentality. Um, Kind of always been the same. Hold on. So, I mean, you could look at him and tell that he's weak. He's not a strong looking guy at all. Just looks like a bunch of like water weight. You know what I mean? Like, and it doesn't look good. You know, I don't know what he thinks, but if I looked in the mirror and I looked like Wes Watson, I'd be kind of pissed off. I'm just being real. Like, his body is just, it ain't it, bro. Like, honestly, he looks feminine. Like, seriously, his build, his mannerisms, everything about him. And then, when you get into these situations and you see that he responds in a feminine manner, in a feminine way, I mean, it just adds to the fact of the argument. Like, he can sit there and he can make fake motivational videos all day, but what is there to motivate? You can't motivate people when you were given a free ticket and a free pass and everything within, anything that has to do with you is a lie. I mean, his relationships are a lie. It's all fake. You can see that it's fake, right? I mean, he doesn't own anything. He'll never have anything because he sold his soul. He's in and out of prison, can't even keep his freedom. They got videos up saying he was looking at doing possibly 25 years. And then I turn around and he's doing videos on his channel. So, like I said, what part of the game is that? How does that work? And these people, they keep doing this stuff and acting like people in the public can't think. I mean, are y'all ever going to wake up and stand up for yourselves? Can y'all think or no? Because that's a federal informant. Okay. Nobody can commit crimes like this and walk, or even just get out on probation or parole or whatever. Like, it's not that easy to do that for normal people. You have to go to like hearings, and they have whole boards, I believe, for parole and stuff. So How is it that these dudes are always able to do what they want and get out right away? It don't make no sense. I don't know if there's a case pending. I have no idea. I mean, there would kind of have to be, I would imagine. So it just doesn't make any sense to me. The whole Freemason system is a joke, and they kind of do what they want. Ooh, I'm sore today, and it is hot as hell. I can feel it on my neck. So I don't know, man. Me personally, I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Never will. Don't think there's much of anything to understand. Um, it's from wearing that steel armor, the armor of God. Stuff makes me sore. But yeah, man, it just is what it is, bro. I mean, people generally are just gonna have to wake up. You're gonna have to wake up, and they're gonna have to figure out how the manipulation works in this game, right? That's the whole thing. It's in all these Joker videos, man. These people thought that, you know, I was just gonna not be able to handle the pressure. These people thought that, what they wanted was me to just disappear. You know, they wish they could just wish me away. You know, what these people thought was that their little snide remarks and their little, habits and the way they act was really going to do anything to or with me. I mean, that's comedic, partner. Literally, you had no idea the animal you were dealing with. Literally, the Batman, right? You got that same dude that he got out of prison after an 8-month bid, which is still really nothing. Okay. And he did an 8-month bid for nonsense and nothing tough. And he said they ask him the same question. And of course, I'm listening sometimes, not really too much, especially if you're going to play that game and keep on following around and bringing me up when you don't know me. What are you talking about me for? We never met. I don't know you. You don't know me. So saying my name is weird because you don't know anything about me. See what I'm saying? You're a stranger. So talking about how do you feel? Blah blah blah. Right. That trying to sneak in your little remarks and stuff. That's what got y'all in this position of predicament, man. Keep that up. Feel me? Because all that goes in the federal lawsuit. I mean, y'all don't talk to me like that. Nobody does. There's nothing about me but positivity. These people thought that they were going to rewrite who I was. Okay. You're not even a media source. It's all comical. This platform is comical in and of itself. You see these dudes like Wes Watson get away with whatever and do all this nonsense. Who wants to be you? I mean, that means that the platform is not taken seriously. See, I'm a serious dude. I'm a real gangster. Dudes on YouTube ain't gonna beef with me because they know better. Straight up. Ain't no YouTuber gonna beef with me because that right there, like, that's already, I mean, it's honestly that's just adding to insult to me. You feel me? Because I'm too prominent. My name is too big in the streets. You know what I mean? I'm too much of a real household name as a gangster for me to ever play with YouTubers. I mean, that's like putting a cat and a lion in the same cage in the zoo. I mean, it just won't really work. They can get along, if the lion chooses to be nice, but I'm the lion. You know what I mean? So I have to look at the cat and just say, growl and say meow, and try to be nice to it. That's literally what these people like. That's what the situation is. Like with all these people on YouTube, you're all just domestic cats, and you're talking to an actual lion, and you want to sit there and play games and pretend you don't get it. And it's like, that's literally the situation. That's why I just sit there and the lion pretends with you. You feel me? So, see, no, they didn't expect anything different. They knew that they all know what I am. They know what I'm about. Like I said, y'all heard about me doing bar security on 6th Street for years. So you know about me a little bit. You know how I get down. Can't nobody come close to me. Like, no, I'm really about it. I don't have nothing to prove. because the whole time you were talking, I was proving it. So trying to talk to me outside of reality, we're not doing that. That doesn't work. That's a waste of my time. See what I'm saying? I was earning all my stripes in the street all these years. I don't have any stripes left to earn. I'm like a zebra. So the whole time that y'all were doing nothing, not progressing, I was building and I was taking stripes in the street and winning. So like, you see what I'm saying? How they don't make no sense. They want to take the last 10, 20 years and act like they didn't happen. Oh, they happened. I got busy, bro. I was real active. I've done a lot. You know what I mean? So I don't know what you're talking about, man. You want to rewrite my story, but my story is infinite. I mean, it's an amazing story. And you for sure can't tell it because I don't know you. I've never met you. How you going to tell somebody a story about me if you don't know me and never met me? That's what they do. That's what that corrupt lawyer was talking about. Oh, I know too much about you. You don't know anything about me. That's what you found out clearly, right, buddy? Right. Grown men. Grown men trying to antagonize their corrupt lawyer breaking the law. Right? And they end up having to run to security when all I'm doing is just talking. Like, the fact is, everybody gets back down. Sorry, Sneeze, scared of nobody. I don't care who it is. Everybody gets back down, partner. You understand? Get used to it because it ain't changing anytime soon. You feel me? That's what we do over here. We back everybody down and we G check everybody and let them know what it is. All I got to do is talk. I'm too much of a force. You know, for me to, it's the only smart thing to do is just talk. You know, everything can be talked out, man. You know what I mean? I'm a grown man. I would never play somebody else's game or the game of a corrupt joke system, right? People say weird things that aren't happening. Real talk. They make false assumptions knowing their assumptions are fake. They try to fake talk you. This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen, man. I mean, just the internet as a whole, I can't take it serious. It's exactly what the internet should be, a joke. Feel me? That's just the reality of it. None of these people got nothing from me, man. Like I said, y'all don't seem to understand. I get way more views than Wes Watson. Genuine views. You understand? Whatever they're showing you on your platform is irrelevant. That stuff don't pay. So you're not getting it. When you're walking into a rigged Masonic platform owned by Freemasons and you're winning on their platform and y'all got to pay me, that's powerful. This whole system is just sitting there waiting to be dismantled, waiting to be defeated. I already defeated you. Now, I'm just increasing the deficit. Feel me? It's the thing y'all don't get. Wes Watson don't make money off YouTube, smart one. None of you do. Told you that day one. You need to learn to listen, and then maybe you catch up to what I'm teaching here. You understand? What's the point of doing motivational videos if you're a failure? Good question, right? Can we get an answer to that? You can duck the questions forever. You can duck the reality as long as you want, but you are nonetheless ducking. If it quacks like a duck, walks like a duck, acts like a duck, talks like a duck, it's probably a duck, right? So, like I said, y'all can go ahead and miss me with everything you're talking about. Where's Wes Watson at, by the way? Like Dade County or something? Is that what he doing? He a wannabe bodybuilder in Miami? Ooh. Been there, done that. Like, bro, I used to literally bodybuild and work out in Miami. It's no big deal. It's a bunch of dudes like him that are clearly on something, right? And they really be thinking they tough going into a weight room, lifting some weights. Great culture, don't get me wrong. I enjoy it. I mean, I like it. I don't mind being around a bunch of people like that. Only thing I mind is you better keep it respectful. That's all. Feel me? I don't care about your fake stuff. You're not tough because you lift some weights. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not saying weightlifting can't make you tough. Of course, it's a part of it, but tough is tough. Tough is a whole different thing, you know? And the fact is that dudes in Miami who bodybuild, none of them are really in the street like that. None of them. That's what they do. They just bodybuild. And if you're in Miami, that's what you should be doing, right? But I'm just saying, I was always in the street with it, man. No matter what I was doing, we're not built the same, bro. It's just different. It's two totally different animals. You got animals that are conditioned differently. I have a lot different conditioning than you other people. Feel me? My conditioning is obvious. It's right in front of your eyes. You watch all the videos. I mean, I'm showing you what it is. Small inklings of it, but I'm showing you what it is. I mean, there's nobody that can come close to me, brother. I'm quicker than the human eye can perceive. I can get to where my mental faculties are so fast that it's like the Matrix, right in front of you. Like, dude, no, you don't understand. I have studied this for decades. I devoted my life to this. Okay, I've been through things you couldn't even fathom. They had to put me back together. Okay, like Humpty Dumpty. You have no concept of what I've been through. So to take that guy that has been through absolute hell and survived the impossible every single time, not one thing, everything that was thrown at me. I'm talking about stuff from people having military connections, targeted by the government. I'm about a real Jason Bourne running around that's like the equivalent of that, really worse. And these people thought they had something for me. Oh, for real. You funny as hell. What? And they still try to tout their little agencies. Like, how you gonna tout an agency when all y'all do the same thing? Duck, whack. Like, you duck from the competition. Have the competition. You can't now because you can't compete because it's already on camera. So now what they're all gonna do, like I told you, because this society is fake as hell, and these are all the same dudes who I've been sunning and G-checking my entire life, and the same ones I came up with on Trailside Drive that I kept, going at everybody and winning when I was yay high. Been doing this since I was a kid, man. Right? All that stuff you watch on your TV and think you know because you watch it, and it's not even real. I invented the real thing of that. Been doing this my entire life, Wody. You know what I mean? It's what I do. I'm the one who invented it. I am the creator. There was never nothing before me. So when you got all these people and they want to get in a league and then act like I don't exist, yeah, I take that personally. You understand? It's like he said in that movie, thought we don't take our work personally. He said, we don't. I do. Feel me? People just don't, you couldn't relate, you couldn't understand because you didn't come up like me. There wasn't no faking and flogging and talking and all that when I came up. When I came up, I went through the real thing. I came up hard. So to think that I would have respect for anyone, that's on my strength of me giving my respect, but especially as far as YouTube or anyone out there in the normal, regular, your sugar coated topping of a world, nah, not at all. Not at all. So let's get this straight. Why do you people keep trying to make these feeble attempts at acting like there's anyone to compete with? Like, compete. The videos are there. I've set the standard. See if you can compete, because I guarantee you nobody can. You take anybody in the Marines, anybody in the military, anybody in the Navy SEALs. You take the highest trained, most elite soldiers, special ops, anything in this country and in this world. You will not find anyone that will hold a candle to me. Why? Because I am the truth. I am the most elite soldier that this world could ever offer. I was sculpted and created by God himself, and I went through the real thing. Everything real going on is happening right here in this country, not in these other countries. So you're looking at the soldier. You're not a soldier because you claimed something and made a claim of a title.
Okay, much less of fake false agencies that have lost, and anything they've ever gotten in, they've lost. And they've sent young men like me and you off to you know what for nothing. It has nothing to do with protecting this country. It has to do with evil people in the CIA, right? Who manipulate people because you're weak and you can't think for yourself. Something I would never let them do to me. Feel me? I understand what it is. I understand that I'm like the X-Men. Feel me? I understand they would want to recruit me. You're going to have to give me a lot of millions. Real talk. It ought to be billions. Real talk. I don't ever lowball myself. I know what I'm worth. I'm a whole asset. You think that the military couldn't utilize me? Funny thing is, like, the truth is the military industrial complex is who came for me. So I'm that strong and that forgiving and that nice that I can be like, sure, I'll work for you. After all you did, I'll still work for you and help you. People are hilarious, man. All right. You gotta stand here all day. So yeah, man. Like I said, at the end of the day, chirp, chirp, chirp. At the end of the day, there are no pacts between lions and men. That's the truth. I understand now what Achilles meant when he said that. I believe he really said that too, because that really is the truth. That's what you become. You become like an actual lion when you actually train yourself and go through the real thing. You understand, man? What is this? Hold on. What is it doing? Hold up. Playing games with the phone again. I told you what they do. I mean, would you really put it past them to think that the people in these government positions can't sit there and monitor and try to tamper with live streams? I mean, you already got all these cowards trying to do it who are nobody, right? So who's to put it past you? You know, it is what it is, man. Your society is predatory and downright pathetic. I mean, when I used to be in clubs and I was waiting to get my $100,000 for selling my property, which I was lowballed majorly, and they owe me money as far as I'm concerned, right? It'll take forever, no problem. You know, I had a guy I talked to about it, and that's what he said. He was like, "No, somebody just doesn't like you, like whatever." Like, okay, what kind of answer is that? Can you hear yourself talking? That's pathetic, dude. Like real talk. And then you wonder why you're broke, and I'm about to cash out over 100 grand. Like real talk, that's what happened right in front of all of y'all. And they mad jealous, right? They find out they all talk to each other. They don't talk too much when they think you're no one. The minute they find out you the real deal, they start talking. Then they started trying to treat me differently at that club when I'd go in there. See what I'm saying? This is what people do. People are fake, man. That was in Austin too. Like, oh, somebody doesn't like me. Who cares who likes me? We're not here to get liked. I'm not here to be liked. See, that's the thing. It ain't got nothing to do with me doing anything wrong. And it ain't about not liking. It's about jealousy. That's all it's ever been. Jealousy is something you can't do nothing about. It's not something you want to help. You want to let people be jealous. That's what we all want, right? We all want people to be jealous of us. I don't. I could care less. But don't act like it's something that people don't want. That's what all y'all wish you had. Why you so worried about me every day, right? Right. These people act like if you made it, oh, that makes me a target. Not at all. You got the game messed up, bro. All that stuff was already solidified in reality on the streets. I could never be that. That's why I said they'll keep it all on the internet, and that's what they've done. Feel me? Like I said, you can fake front, pull theatrics, do all them games all you want, but you know what it is. Straight up. And all you doing that for is to play the same coward game, right? To try to elicit an emotional response. That's all. You want people to get upset. And since I'm smarter than you sit there pathetically. They sat here in front of my face, bro, just trying to still talk. Like, dude, I'm looking right at you, telling you what it is. You're not going to get a reaction. What are you still talking for? Like, do you understand that what y'all have done, all that's jail time? That's prison time, bro. Real talk. People can't even come around here now because they'll go to jail. I probably have the evidence already on my phone. I already got all the documentation. So that's jail time, brother. If you come around, that's jail time. See what I'm saying? Because what you're doing is clear as day, and I can explain it. So, like I said, you can go ahead and miss me because you apparently didn't know what you was doing, like usual. Sounds like them, right? Right. That's like sending an operative, is what they did. So you send operatives who don't know what they're doing. Says a lot about you. Who are you, and who do you think you are? You don't even work for an agency. You know how illegal that is to act like you're some kind of entity? Only organizations can send agents anyway or dispatch people. That right there, that's a whole criminal organization. And I love it because this old lady listening who tries to act like she's something or running anything, hey, you're a joke, bro. That's hilarious. And all you doing is doing it to yourself. It's a guaranteed win in court. You talking about you gonna be in prison for a long time. And considering the facts, I mean, you're already old, so good luck with that. Feel me? Talking about they can't even get out of bed in the morning and they want to use a computer and start they're all committing felonies and huge crimes and ain't nobody doing nothing about it. Explain that, please. Do you understand? No, it's not my job to do anything. I don't need to tell anything. I don't run and tell. Like I said, nope, I'm just gonna keep winning. I'm gonna keep being a man because you're not gonna turn around later and try to tell me I'm not what I am. Nope. I know this game, buddy. Feel me? I'm a million steps ahead of all y'all. That's what they do. They try to sit there and talk and they go into low vibration. They start talking like familiars. It's like, dude, I'm running circles around you. I don't got time for your for this insolence. I don't. You know what I mean? Like, dude, I'm moving fast with everything I do. I'm coming up in the game. You're gonna see me continue to come up in the world like usual. Like, dude, I'm practically retired, man. I don't have no point to prove, but yet I'm proving all of them. Isn't that crazy? It's incredible, man. For me, I feel great about myself. You got these other dudes online, they're like trolls. One of them, he's got this icon for the Houston Astros, and the icon shows the devil himself in the icon in the logo. Is that what they changed the logo to? So see right there, that's why we have no business talking, brother. You need to change everything for you. You know, you need to make a change. I could tag the names of the channels in here and tell them the changes they need to make. You got to get away from that satanic symbolism. One. Number two, you need to get away from Masons, which is all the internet is crawling with, right? You need to get away from these familiars. You have to understand you're in the real thing, man. You ever watch that movie with Wesley Snipes with the vampires? You're in it. I am him. That's exactly what y'all are witnessing. So all that fake talk, all this fake stuff, that flies out the window with me, buddy. I'm too real, man. It's kind of clear who and what I am and what I do. Feel me? I exist outside of your society. I do whatever the hell I want. Rules don't apply to me. You're 100% straight right. Yep. There's nothing they can do now. You know what I mean? And the fact that I got the entire public watching and they all on my side, really, because they should be, because I'm righteous. I'm righteous, but I'm doing things the right way. This is what they didn't expect. They didn't expect someone smart enough to understand just because you're in the right doesn't mean anything in your fake society. I don't play your game. That's what they do. They want to get people riled up and, oh, I'm here for a just cause and get us to make mistakes. No, come on. You're playing a soft game, so let's play it the soft way. Like, I mean, come on, bro. You've had ample opportunities. Every time these cowards took the cop out, it's all right there in front of you. So there's no confusion about anything. You're not able to cause confusion. You are the one who's confused. You don't know what you're doing. You freezing up at the controls, right? So it's hilarious to me because y'all all know what time it is. You're going to prison. Feel me? Real talk. Enjoy this internet time while it lasts because then you go to prison. All of you. Feel me? Come on, bro. They got that troll over there. He's sitting there admitting to felonies on camera. Real talk. This dude just said he was building stuff that's illegal. Right there, that affirmation, verbal agreement of you doing that online, that's felony time, bro. Y'all just act like people can't hear or listen. Like, I understand they're all corrupt. I understand they don't want to do their job. They don't have a choice. They don't. You get someone like me to just collect these matters, which I didn't collect that as evidence or anything because I really don't care. It's not my problem or my issue, and it's irrelevant to me. But if you get someone like me to collect this evidence, it'll all get brought up in the federal lawsuit. And then everybody's going to have to listen to me. That's what you don't get. They're going to give me my time to talk finally. And the judge is going to listen to what I have to say. And this is my case I'm creating. Okay. Quit acting like things are different. I don't go to no courtroom for nothing. Ever. Nobody calls me or summons me to do a thing. Trust me on that. Okay. No, I'm in control. This is my federal lawsuit. So you be quiet. You sit down and you listen. You've done enough talking. Okay. All of you. Now it's my turn. You understand? So I'm going to list all the evidence for him. And a judge has to sit there and listen to every little aspect. How I'm going to break the whole thing down, the whole argument, and explain every single one of these individuals who call themselves trolls is a part of a criminal underground organization. You understand? They don't have a choice but to lock you up. There is no way to laugh this off or say, oh, we're just trolling, because no, I have evidence that you're committing felonies, that you're committing acts of domestic you-know-what. You can run your mouth all day. In court, you're not going to be able to run your mouth. You're going to have to sit there, be quiet, and listen, right, to what's being said and listen to the proceedings. It's just that simple. And what's going to happen is the judge is going to have no choice, because my argument is so overwhelmingly facts and truth, right? You're going to have no choice but to put y'all in prison. I assure you. Like, what? No, you're not special. You're not above the law. You cannot commit felonies across state lines. So like I said, do what you do, because the more games you play, right, the more agents you send, all of that, continuing to act like there's some kind of back and forth when there isn't, or that there's something going on that isn't, the more you're indicting yourself. And that's all that cowards do, and snitches. Understand? Anything else, Pumpkin? Got something to say today? I didn't think so. That's what it is with me always when I come through. Y'all be quiet. I come through. My turn to talk. When grown folks talking, you do what? See what I'm saying? I come through hard body, man. Y'all know what it is. Feel me? So like I said, I run this world. I run this galaxy. I run every dimension. I defeated you in every dimension. And you all are lax and you want to sleep on someone. What are you trying to mention my name for with anybody? If I want to play these little games, right, with mentioning the Wes Watson name and all that, I could do that. I know how to do it the right way. I have no rules to follow anyway. I can do whatever I want. Look at what y'all do. Y'all just do whatever you want willy-nilly. Like, what? All y'all got my name in your mouth, right? Hiding behind the internet. What is that? Don't nobody ever speak my name. People just don't do it. This is not a name that people speak, okay? Tyree Sneed is a name that people run from. And that's the truth. And everybody knows it. You feel me? So, like I said, that's the whole point in all this. My existence is already divine justice enough. All their supposed habits of unfairness and the way they try to treat me and try to treat people, right? It's coming right back to you, right back at you through me, through divine justice and divine law. You understand? Now you got to see what you created, which is the meanest, baddest thing ever. What you're looking at right here and listening to. Look at those videos, bro. Look at my back, how ripped I am. Like, you think this is a game? I told you I'm getting trained by God. You're worried about courtroom. Listen, God issues divine justice and divine law. Worry about God and what he got. Worry about God. And all of you, worry about God and what he's doing, because he's going to work. You understand? Worry about God and your issues with him and your qualms. You understand? Don't worry about no courtroom. The courtroom is just extra whipped cream on top of the sundae. That don't mean nothing to me. That's what they want to do. They want to pretend like it's things I got to spell out and speak and say. It ain't nothing to say. I ain't got to speak nothing. You already know what it is. What? You know who I am, right? You should have never spoke my name. Feel me? You messed up the first time. The first time you ever said anything, that was even slightly disparaging, right? You already knew what it was. Feel me? So let's not pretend, right? Mr. Wayne. Let's not stand on ceremony. Mr. Wayne. Like I said, man, people are hilarious. People are hilarious. These people are absolutely hilarious. Let's get some donations today, folks. Go ahead and support your Batman. I am not a local joker. I am known all over the US and all over the world. And my fan base continues to grow each and every day without me trying. I am one big deal. Okay? Everybody else is just talking, running their mouths. See, that's the whole point. These people, they want to pretend. Listen, all that is playtime for me. I mean, you really think that anyone in the street can hold a candle to me? You really think that these YouTubers can hold a candle to me? You know, like, I'm like anyone. I mean, I can go through things. Mistakes happen, right? I mean, I'm not saying that I couldn't never lose or couldn't never be defeated or have a mishap. Yeah, it happens. It happens to the best of them, but it hasn't us yet, and I'm not afraid of that. You understand? But the difference is between you and I keep going. I keep going, and then I'll come back even stronger. And I'm just saying that it would have to be pure luck, and that's all it would be. It wouldn't be anything else, So at the end of the day, well, I'm built for all that, and this is what I do. I mean, I'm a street dude. I'm an enforcer. Okay, you can tell yourself what you want, but I'm an enforcer in the streets at a street level, like I've always been. So we're not in the same career field. All you politicians can just go ahead and be quiet. Like, y'all want to see tough things and people talk tough, but you ain't it. I really talk tough to all these people, to whoever I want. I'm really the tough guy. Y'all don't do what I do for a career. See, that's why I did this, because I knew that people didn't have a choice but to respect it. What I've been doing. What I've been doing this entire time. I just took it, and I took being a street dude, and I get paid for it. That's why God said you're going to get paid to exist. Yep. That's right, coach. That's right, coach. See, when you educated and you strong, when you not just brawn but brains, they can't hold a candle to you. They got to sit there and listen and put up with it. Feel me? It is what it is, man. It's about intelligence. That's why I'm a motivational speaker for real and a motivational coach. And I want to teach people how to think for yourself, how to get farther, how to motivate yourself. Get smarter, man. Start reading, start understanding the world around you and what's going on. That's what's going to help you. Real talk. Water. I think I got like some hot Cheetos in my water bottle. I don't know what it is, but I'm drinking it anyway. I have a feeling that's what it is. So yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know why y'all keep talking and running your mouth. I don't know what there is to say, because we're already way ahead of really all of you. All of y'all are just, everything is borrowed, rented. Y'all don't own nothing. Everything you're doing is corny and whack, right? And we just barely getting started. So the fact is, at the end of the day, right, boy, we already took over the game. We already run the streets. We about to take over everything. Really, we already did. Feel me? But we're just increasing the deficit, like I said. But the thing is that this is going to open up doors, I believe, of new opportunity financially. It's going to open up a lot. That's what people don't get. When I do something like this is like a campaign, like an election, like Pac said, and I'm winning. I'm going to win. You understand? I keep winning. So it's like when I'm doing this, y'all don't get, I'm the president of the streets. It's like I'm running for president. It's exactly the same thing. It's just independent. So, I'm worried about running my campaign, not what you want to tell yourself. That's why they want to get online and type nonsense. I'm not hearing no more of that. I got no time for that. Trying to say little put downs as if that means anything with a grown adult. Like, dude, I'm amazing. I'm everything you want to be. Yeah, no, I'm part of a campaign right now. This is my campaign. I'm running one. Feel me? And I'm a lot better than Trump. Feel me? I'm the voice of the people. I'm the president of the streets. I'm the people's champ. Everything you tried to steal, right? Yeah. Oh man, look what it got you. Karma. How about that? Karma, 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 chameleon. They try to hide online and act like what I'm saying don't fly or don't make sense. Yeah, that'll be the day. I'm out here every day in these streets, man. Everything I say makes sense. What you say doesn't. It don't fly out here. That's what matter reality, not this fake internet stuff with a bunch of people who's scared to come outside, right? Come on, dog. How you gonna act like you have a voice when you hide inside all day? It's crazy. Isn't that crazy? That's some nonsense. All of them are the same. All these people that are in these little careers, they're irrelevant. They're irrelevant. These people went to college, had to sit there for years, be a wage slave. If not, you was one in school. It's all the same thing. You're all the same. Y'all are all irrelevant now. I've changed the game. That was the whole point. Yeah, I wanted to make you real mad because, like, I dropped out of college a multimillionaire. You should be mad as hell because y'all have to sit there and do that nonsense. You got tons of people going to school right now. If I go to school, it's just to have fun. That's what school is for fun and partying and having a good time and studying while you're at it. I did great in school, right? But you all look at it like you really above someone because you wasted all these years. Like, waste your time. I don't trade time for money or anything. That's silly. And all y'all did all that time in school and can't get no money. None of them. The company's already issued policies. They won't hire college graduates because you're all entitled. Y'all aren't doing yourself a service. You're just sitting there being part of a system and being funneled into it to be sheep. Get real. All right, we'll do another show right now. Give me a minute.